So today I'm going to be continuing work on my Viking sacks. First I wanted to show you the new bellows system I acquired. This is the bucket head wet dry vac from Home Depot. It's only like 23 bucks. It's something I probably should have gotten a long time ago. Check this out. I was really impressed with how much better I could heat that steel with the increased airflow provided by the bucket head. So you can see the sword is really starting to take shape, but it still looks pretty lumpy. Most of the work is still in just drawing it out, trying to thin out the thick spots while keeping everything symmetrical and even. As I continue drawing out the rest of the blade, you can see the steel is much more responsive as the thickness is reduced. Because of the way the point was shaping up, I actually switched sides, which was going to be the edge and which was going to be the spine. Basically, by hammering the one corner down, it pushed the opposite corner out and formed the drop point fairly easily. I just had to take that little nub off with a hacksaw. I also decided to make the tang a little bit longer so I could make sure I could put a good sized grip on the sword. So the finished shape is just about done. What I got to do left is really just even out the edge and the spine. You can see in here it kind of dips in, so I'm going to draw that out, and then right in here I'm going to draw out that area, even it up. I'll put the try and hammer in a little bit more of a bevel, then I'll just straighten it out and normalize it. Okay, now since I've been working that edge, if you notice the spine there, it's got sort of bends backwards, got a nice big curve to it, which is what I don't want. So now I'm going to work the spine, and hopefully that will straighten it out. Normalizing is a part of the heat treatment which, according to Wayne Goddard in his book The $50 Knife Shop, is necessary to refine the grain structure and relieve the uneven stresses set up in the blade during the forging process. Normalizing is accomplished by heating the blade slowly and uniformly to a point just past where a magnet is not attracted to it. The blade is then removed from the heat and allowed to cool in still air. So, the trick to normalizing this sword is to get the fire big enough to heat the entirety of that big blade evenly. The bottom of the sword actually got so hot it started to warp and melt the steel.